Hello there, everybody. Yeoman Rich Casterton here. I'm going to sing you a little song this evening here in Angleland on the 1st of May, known to the Celts as Beltane, known to us as Frulcamonoff, and known to the, according to the old Icelandic calendar, the actual Viking calendar, as Harpa, which is actually the old Viking and / Icelandic name for May, because Walpurgis was actually an Anglo-Saxon abbess under Frankish law, living in Francia. So she was actually, Christian. So if I was Viking, just for the record, I would actually go with Harpa, what's on the old Icelandic calendar. Thought I'd show off to you guys my Sunna pendant, the sun wheel. Says it is now Sunnaday, and also the first of what we know as first day of Frulcamonoff, meaning in Anglo-Saxon triple or free milking. It's also the time of the blot of the Irminsul, and for myself, for birth reasons and upholding deity reasons, English Frey. But anyway, on to the point why I'm on tonight. I want to sing to you guys an old Anglo-Saxon poem in Old English. Not in Old English, sorry. I want to sing it in modern English, but it is an Old English poem. I want to try and sing it in modern English and see if I can put it together, because it's actually got a very interesting lesson to it. So this Old English song poem is called the Deor poem, and it was obviously created by Sangeri, called in the early medieval ages. I think he was might be High Germanic or Proto-Germanic. He's one of them, or was he a Saxon? He was one of them. He was some form of Germanic in the medieval age. And he basically got sacked as a Sangera to his local alderman. His local alderman basically sacked him. His earl, his alderman, his chieftain, whatever you want to call him, because he found someone that he preferred the voice of. So Sangeri Deor got sacked. Basically, he lost his job. His alderman was paying him for it, and he lost his job like you would today. So he sings of scenarios of some of the gods, some of the forebears before him, and some bad scenarios that they went through, and how they overcome it. So obviously you got Wayland, the god, our god of labour and work, Wayland the smith. You've got Beadahild and Geet, who were said to be a Germanic love couple, sort of like Dermot and Grania in Celtic mythology, and Romeo and Juliet in modern law. You've got so Geets and Matilda. Beahorrid is actually another person. Fieldrich, we got Fieldrich. A forebear called Fieldrich, and then we've got Yeoman Rich of the Goths, because there was an Yeoman Rich that ruled Kent, a bit down from Hengist Horsa, but there was also a Yeoman Rich of the Goths who, he helped face off the Huns, and I think the Romans as well at some point. And then he talks about then he starts singing about his current situation And then there's a lesson to it. So here we go. Wayland endured the agony of exile, and he Dornable Smith wrecked by grief. He suffered countless sorrows. Indeed, such sorrows were his bosom companions. In that frozen island dungeon where Nif had fettered him, so many strong but simple sinny bands, binding the better man, that's passed on. This also may, Thesis Swame. I'm going to actually just sing Thesis Swame, which is another way of saying so may this happen, or so this may be, like as in so may this situation pass as well. Bealhild mourned her brother's deaths, bemoaning also her own sad state, when she discovered herself with child. She knew nothing good could ever come of it. That passed away, Thesis Swame, this may also. And obviously, Beadhild was, I think, was the king's daughter that was mistreating Wayland the Smith, and Wayland the Smith actually made her pregnant, as well as killing the king's sons, and then smithing wings to fly away, most likely to Osengard there, Asgard. No one ever really knows, but that's my guess. On to the next story. We have heard of Geats, Moans, and Matilda. His lovely lady waxed limitless, that he sorrows love for her robbed him of regardless sleep. That passed away, this also may. This is Swame. For 30 winters feared it ruled, the meaning stronghold with an iron hand, merely acknowledged his mastery and moans. That passed away, so this also may. Thesis Swame. We've all heard of the Orman Rich's wolfish thoughts, of how cruelly he ruled the Gothic realms. He was said to be a grim king, many a warrior sat, full of cares and maladies of the mind, wishing constantly that his crown might be overthrown. That passed away, this also may. Now we're on to Deor's actual situation now. If a man's long enough sorrowful and anxious, barefoot of joy, his mind constantly darkening, soon it becomes to him that his troubles are limitless. Then he must consider that the wise Lord often moves through the earth, granting some men honour, glory and fame, but the others only shame and hardship. This I can say for myself, that for a while I was the head's green as scoop. Dear to my lord, my name was Deor. For many winters I held a fine office, faithfully serving a just king, but now Hildrenda, a man skillful in songs, has received has received my estate. The protector of warriors had promised me that passed away. This may also may. This also may. Thesis swame. Thesis swame. Thesis swame. Thesis swame. And that, everybody, is the Deor poem. And the reason I wanted to sing that to you guys tonight was because in the world we're currently living in at the moment, getting over this time of this plague that's just passed and everything going on in the East at the moment, and all the negativity in the world. And not just that, it's a lesson to our personal lives, whether we've lost a partner that we love, or we've fell out with a good friend that we once got on with, or we're having issues at work, or family issues, you know, we're not getting on with a family member and we've moved on, or I don't know, we're having problems with parental care because of we split up with a partner and we've had a child with, and for example, and it's all gone to custard with the child care, or there's loads of things that could go wrong. You could have an issue with your transport. If you own a car, you could have had something nicked, or it's precious to you. I don't know, you could just have general anxiety about what's going to happen the next day. In general, we all have problems in some way or another, and these problems will come to us. But the lesson in the Deor poem is stay positive, and the situation will pass. Think of, you know, Wayland, how dark Yeoman Rich of the Goths' rule was, you know, and all the other forebears and legends that were mentioned in that poem, you know, and the people mourned through the situations, but it passed and they survived on to the next chapter. And that's basically trying to encourage you to and all of us to do the same, really. We go through bad situations, but hopefully, you know, at some point it'll pass and you just have to move on to the next chapter of your life, whatever it may be. And the Deor poem is trying to teach us that, and I wanted to sing that to you guys today and explain that a bit, because I think as a heathen and old Germanic and Anglo-Saxon poem, it has a very powerful meaning and message in it, and it's you know, basically keep your chin up, and the darkness of the situation will pass with the problem in your life. We've all got a lot of problems in life. There's a lot of you know, global issues going on as well. We can become depressed even just by, I don't know, watching, for example, the news, or you got problems in everyday life or at work, and the current dark situation will have to pass at some point, like it did with the people mentioned in the Deor poem. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. So all the negativity and hardship that you guys are facing, well, like Deor, it'll pass. So may this be, and translates into Thitiswame, meaning so this may be, so may this pass as well, basically is what it's saying. And yeah, just whatever you've got going on in your life, guys, this is first going on my personal, my YouTube, my personal Facebook profile, and obviously on my even Arasati account, Layout account, and also the finds of the fern cedar for our growing layout as well. So this is a message to anyone that can see this, even anyone who watches this on YouTube. Remember the Deor poem, and the darkness in your life will pass eventually. And stay positive, move to the next chapter of your life like what Deor did, and the legends that he sung and read of did. Stay strong, guys, and look to the lightness of life. Was full hell, drink ale, and Siga Anglican, Siga Forebears. Was full hell. Good night, everybody. Bye for now. You're Rich Casterton. Thank you, and see you later.